In this video, we'll show you how to use the copy along command in RealCAD. This command allows you to select an entity or entities and copy them along another entity, for example a line or an arc or circle or curve. There are two basic ways of doing it. You generate the entities by spacing or by quantity, and within them you can maintain the alignment of the entities using their original orientation or making them parallel to the entity. So first of all, we'll generate copies of this circle along this line. Select the circle, select the copy along command. We'll use the original orientation by spacing, so it'll work out how many copies it needs a meter apart. Choose OK. The prompt asks for the origin of the selection. I want the middle of the circle to go along that line. There we are. It's worked out how many circles can fit being a meter apart. Now I don't have to have the entity on the line. I can have it off it like this. So I could select this circle and do the same thing, same settings, choose OK, but this time I want to use the circle based on the end of the line along that line. There we go. The alternative to this is for you to tell the software how many you want. In this case, by spacing, you told the software how far apart entities are, it worked out how many. Now you tell the software how many you want and it works out the spacing. We'll take this circle here. If I go by spacing, we'll have 10. OK. Origin is this point here along this line, and it's worked out that's how many can fit in. Now within each of these techniques you can maintain the original orientation of the entities, or you can keep them to be parallel to the along entity. Not much good using circles because they look the same anyway, but in this case we'll take this little triangle and show you what it means. So I'll copy this little triangle, copy along, we'll have original orientation, we'll have 10 copies, OK, using this endpoint along this curve. You can see how every copy is aligned the same as the original. If we look at the other alternative, we choose this and we have parallel to entity. OK, use this point here along this curve. You can see in this case that the selected entities have altered their alignment so they remain parallel to the along entity. Again, this is one of those commands that can be used to generate many entities based on one entity and a copy along entity. It can save you a heap of time. And that completes this video.